don't we have milk for the calcium? Well, because milk is for baby cows. And hi guys, beautiful wolf dog. And it doesn't get absorbed by the body properly. It's not really molecularly structured for a human body. Milk is pasteurized. It's not raw in its form. It feeds viruses in the body that everybody has some, and it seems to be getting a little bit worse because the immune system, perhaps the people are lower. Anyway, that's a big one. When I stopped having milk, I had great teeth growing up. However, I also had acne, wound up on, I had acne, I had what I consider weight issues, I had other sorts of stuff, and as soon as I stopped milk, that stuff disappeared. That wasn't until my 20s and 30s, so that's why we need to consider other sources of calcium other than milk products and how they're produced, where they come from, and the effect on the human body. Science too. Okay, let's take a look in this refrigerator and see what I have that are good sources of calcium. There is, here I keep in this jar, these are the leaves of the celery. I finally got calcium citrate. This one has some other things it says. What else do I have? Here, this is hibiscus tea. Let's look in my refrigerator and see what has calcium. You could do the same. Here's a lovely big romaine lettuce. Here's, well, an apple a day. It's pretty true, yeah. Some lovely pepinos, or cucumbers as we know them in English. This is some broccoli. Check out the broccoli content yourself. I have some iceberg lettuce. That one is going to be some, but not as much as the romaine lettuce. And here is spinach. Spinach has many benefits, and it's going to boost your calcium in an easy, sustainable way. Remember, that's what we're looking for. Here, top shelf is, what's that? Oh my gosh, she has milk in her fridge. This is goat's milk I give to the cats. I have a holistic vet who says that goat's milk is a complete food for cats. Next to it, though, is some homemade almond milk. And here's a bowl waiting to be eaten of a steamed sweet potato. You might want to check. The white steamed sweet potatoes come out as a sustainable, good source of calcium as well. Let's see what's in here that might take away from calcium absorption in your body. Nothing. Okay. We talked about some good sources. What else do we have that are good sources? Garlic. It's also in the detox video as well. It's a great food to include. Maybe some places it's getting expensive for you, I don't know, but if you start getting used to more garlic, I feel like that's a great source for many, many issues. And for happiness, the taste of garlic. You don't really like it, but if you're not digesting garlic well, you're just not digesting well. So this celery juice, as mentioned in the other video before, and celery in your diet are going to help rehabilitate the stomach so that you're digesting the food. And then the garlic, I think, has less of an effect that comes out as a garlic breath or something like that. Those were some of the other key foods I didn't mention before. I've mentioned the nopales, which is the cactus. Let's see if we can see them here. They're along the wall here. Nopale cactus. Take off the little spikes that are very fine on them, and they can be used, they come up very high when I am tracking as a daily food, more or less daily food that you can have to sustain calcium intake. Also, what's important is how is the calcium leaving your body. So the calcium and the magnesium and the other minerals that are building bones and needed for nerve repair, it helps calm nerves too, these minerals. So keep that in mind as well. This balance isn't just for bones and teeth, they're going to be used for other things. So taking away from that, apple cider vinegar or any vinegars you're consuming, and check your products of like salad dressings, mustards, all that has a lot of vinegar in it, sadly to say. Salsas, you may not believe it, but it adds up little by little each day if you're taking away from the calcium. If you're, and then there's coffee, okay, so on the other side of it, apple cider vinegar products, caffeine products, especially coffee. The adrenaline goes in and pulls out the caffeine, the calcium and the minerals, demineralization of our bones. So people get older and let's hear about it again, they lose density in the hips, and you're wound up with an operation that seems pretty common these days. However, it's painful. I didn't have one, I don't want to have one. My grandma broke her hip at 92 and recovered for a few years at least and was mobile. It doesn't sound like fun to me. These minerals too, I feel they're going to keep, they help keep some of the mobility in the other parts, the ligaments and things like that connect your bones. So those two things to avoid. Chocolate is also going to do this for your teeth. Stress and dehydration, don't underestimate those, especially if you're having caffeine products. The body needs the hydration for your teeth and bones. It's going to, they hold liquid, they're not just dry sitting in the body. Those are some key ones to watch out for in your life that draw things out. And this takes it from the inside of the bones, from the inside of the teeth. My teeth was doing, well, all those things. Coffee for years. And also got into the apple cider vinegar thing for I don't know how many years, at least a year total, and definitely having products that had vinegar in it. So all those years add up. If you want to go through the experiment of losing bone and teeth density, then don't follow this. If you want to just keep those things strong, keep an eye on them as you go through your life, then you don't have to worry about it. It's the foundation of your body. I create firm foundations for myself and my life, and you create your beliefs joyously. That's an affirmation for strong teeth and bones. And I guess it's called taking it for granted if you don't do the things to avoid hurting them. Okay, I hope that helps. My teeth, I feel, have improved with the high orange consumption, which I mentioned in the other video. Valencia oranges especially. Kale is on that list. A lot of the greens you're gonna love are going to love your body and help nourish that. And especially if you can juice more often, you'll get the minerals in a little bit faster, especially if you're a little bit older. Okay. Stay beautiful. Stay strong. Hopefully it's helpful. If this is helpful, can you like it below, please? And subscribe. And turn on the notification thing. I see YouTube. It's easy for videos to get lost, so you can get a notification and have my video pop up for you. Thank you.